Right. I think Gabe is the murderer, and he's used Ruben as his alibi, and he's explained to Ruben that the best way to make sure that they are on the same page is to say, oh yeah, we were playing backgammon. But Ruben doesn't know how to play backgammon. So when they're making up the story, it's like, oh yeah, we can play backgammon. But if someone asks you like really pointed questions about how backgammon works, it wouldn't... Right, is Elliot in? Nobody's opened the door. Right, because I don't think there's going to be anything in Benji's house. We've got 2 hours. Who do we want to talk about as the last few things? Right, I guess it's Kaya and Gracie. Talk to Bartley about it. Or I can look at the crime scene again. Oh, there's a... Do the cat? Oh no, you can't inspect that cat. Interesting. Bombo? A big printed metal cutout. There's a bit of visible corrosion. Just enough to suggest that it's been up for a while. Yeah, let's talk to maybe Bartley. Talk about everything that's left. I'm not even sure why Bartley would know about this stuff, but I'm kind of at the end of figuring out who's done what and how. Especially because we've got 2 entirely missing people. Alright, topic. Kaya. The name Kaya came up in my investigation. Does that mean anything to you? I don't think I know who she is. Great. What about Gracie? Doesn't ring a bell. And Eliza? Nope. Yeah, okay. Alright. Ruben and Gabe were playing backgammon. I've been told that on the night of Rebecca's murder, Ruben and Gabe didn't leave their house. They claim they spent the whole evening playing backgammon and arguing over different types of craft beer. Alright, so they're saying they have an alibi. Well, 2 people saying they didn't leave the house is better than 1 guy by himself claiming the same thing. Do you think they're telling the truth? I don't know. Fantastic. Treehouse Lab. We found a treehouse in the woods. It's filled with all sorts of chemicals and laboratory equipment. A treehouse? Are you playing with me? That sounds made up. I'm not playing with you. Sweet Lemony Lincoln. Is it a drug lab or something? Possibly. I'd hope to hear your thoughts on it. Well, it's all really peculiar, isn't it? What a thing you found there. Blackmail scheme. I know for a fact that Sean and Rebecca plotted to blackmail someone. Is there anything you know about that? Anything could help. Good God, what did you just say? Sean and Rebecca blackmailed someone? They worked together? I'm sorry I'm of no help. I'm just shocked. I knew nothing about this. Oh, he's useless. Alright. Secret crush? Do you know Ruben had a secret crush on Alex? Who now? Oh, those 2. What about it? What are your thoughts on that? Oh, I don't care. Yeah. Black cats. You've seen the black cats? There's no place for a cat, is it? I'm not a cat expert. Me neither. Alright, burn marks. Small burn marks were found on both Rebecca's and Sean's bodies. They were quite possibly inflicted on the respective days each of them was killed. Any idea how they got them? Small burn marks, eh? Like from a taser? I've seen what those can do to your skin. Not bad, Kenneth. A sound proposal. They do look like what you expect from a taser. Who would have a taser, though? Sean and Ruben stroll in the woods. Sean told us he was with Ruben on the night of Rebecca's murder. He claimed they went for a stroll through the woods. A stroll through the woods? Don't make me laugh. You have to be careful around Sean. He can't be trusted. He's dead? Ruben was locked in the bar. Did you talk to Ruben after Sean's murder? Apparently he was locked in at the bar Wednesday night. I didn't. What happened? Why would he have been locked in? Josh accidentally locked the bar when he went to bed and Ruben was still inside. They freed him after Sean's body was found, so he appears to have a watertight alibi. Interesting. Alright. Masked burglars? I've heard Robin is having trouble with a gang of masked burglars. Well, she's certainly quite troubled. She calls the station all the time because the burglars are supposedly returned yet again. We can't just ignore her calls. You can guess who gets the honor of checking on her every time. Is it you? Yeah, it's me. I'm not seeing any burglars or real signs of a break-in. She names things that are missing each time, but it's all just a bunch of junk nobody would ever want to steal. The way she describes the burglars is like the perfect cliche of a band of thieves. It's all bogus, if you ask me. Alright, let's talk about... suspicious online store. We investigated Rebecca's online store and found a few things on there to be very suspicious. People are buying these lamps for high prices and they're buying them over and over again. Really? When it comes to prices, I feel like I'm out of the loop anyway. I'm often quite baffled at how much things sell for. Alright. Shall we make this the last thing to ask about? Olivia being afraid of Sean? I have reason to believe that Olivia was afraid of Sean. Have you ever seen them act violently toward her? I haven't, but I can tell you Sean was definitely prone to violence. If she was afraid of him, she wasn't alone. Honestly, I was also afraid of the guy. Alright. Last topic. Robin mistreating Paul. I have reason to believe that Robin isn't taking very good care of Paul. She's showing violent behaviour toward him. Oh, really? That's not good. Not good at all. I'd hoped you could help me make arrangements to put them in a nursing home. It'd be for the better. You can't just put people in nursing homes against their will. You need at least some evidence, wouldn't you? Oh no, you can totally do that. It helps if you mention my name in the documents. I'm busy with a murder case, so it'd be wonderful if you could take this off my plate. Alright, I'll say what I can do. Alright. Well, that's it. That's the end of the last day. I'm assuming Gabe is the right person. But 2 mystery people that I didn't know about means it's probably one of those. It's time to go. I hope you're satisfied. I guess you're right. I did what I could. Let's head back. See, I did what I could definitely sounds like a you didn't get the right person kind of thing. But we'll see. What's going on? Why isn't he in a cell? We let him make a phone call. You can't deny him that. Who did you call, Gabe? Your son? None of your goddamn business. Amelia, I hope you're taking notes. I'll have one final chat with this gentleman. Oh? That's the Mindcop sound though, right? The mindsurf sound? No, final interrogation. Red interrogation. I've concluded my work and I can now say with certainty that the person who killed Rebecca Goodman and Sean DeSanto is you. Nonsense. I told you I was home with my nephew on the night Rebecca died. That isn't a very good alibi. Your nephew could be lying or misremembering things. I don't even have a motive. Why would I kill them? You did it for the camp. You did it for your son. Yeah, for your son. You don't know what you're talking about. I absolutely know what I'm talking about. Elliot is a drug addict. Elliot was blackmailed by Sean and Rebecca. I found a blackmail note in Rebecca's trash can addressed to Blondie. I believe that Blondie is Elliot. I think you provided the money... I think the payment was never actually made. I think you provided the money for your son. But I think the payment was never actually made. You're just guessing, aren't you? Sean died because someone smashed his head against the rock. Do you really think I could take someone like Sean in a fight? You weren't unarmed. Someone helped you. You weren't unarmed. There were small burn marks on both victims. I believe these burn marks were inflicted by some sort of stun gun or taser. With such a weapon, almost anyone could overpower even someone with Sean's physique. This would also explain why we found absolutely no signs of Rebecca fighting back against her assailant. The shock of the taser completely immobilized her. You managed to surprise Rebecca, but Sean had his guard up and you accidentally gave him an opportunity to fight back. I know this because he smashed your glasses. I found a small shard of glass next to Sean. I think Sean punched you right in the face and smashed your glasses. After you were done with Sean, you locked Ruben in the bar. Yes, it has to be this. That's not what happened. It all leads to only one conclusion. The killer was you. Gabe Cade. Did we do it? It seems a bit weird that you could make the wrong decision on that when questioning him. Not bad, you knew more than I thought. How unfortunate to have someone like you on this case. I'll do everyone here a favor and end this humiliating charade. Yes, it was me. He did it! We did it! I killed Sean and Rebecca. They had it coming. Someone had to do something. I'm not proud of it, but what I did was justified. A clear confession. Kenneth, get this man back to his cell. 1 second. Now that I've confessed, I have nothing left to lose. And you know what people like that do? Kenneth? Kenneth? Ah! Something incredibly reckless. Kenneth! Nobody move. What, you think I won't shoot this clown? I don't deserve to be in a cell for the rest of my life. Everything I do now is in self-defense. Please don't shoot. Look at that, Linda. He's given us quite the showdown. Give me the keys to your car. This milk toast will keep me company. And if anyone follows us, I'll blow his brains out. Linda, I'm going to do a deep dive. You ready? Ready? Let's end this right here. The final mindsurf. Alright, let's see. Requirements for level 1 for all. So yeah, we just skipped the thing. Okay. Well, I guess I could have expected there would be a final mindsurf thing, but... Oh, what's with the scuba dive thing? Oh? Going past the truth, uncertainty, and lie doors. What is this? Just keep going down. Huh? I'm only coming to you because I have no other option. I don't understand what's going on. I can't say. Elliot, please, I want you to help me, but you need to tell me what's going on. Can't you trust me? Someone's blackmailing me. It's not the first time. Jesus Christ. Who? I don't know. What did you do? Before I tell you, I need you to know that I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Elliot. The fire. It was my fault. I don't know how, but they know. They say they have proof, and if I don't pay, they'll go public with it. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. Listen to me, Elliot. You can't go along with this. We'll go to the police and tell them it was an accident. People will understand. I'll help you. This isn't as bad as you think. But because of me, what happened to Paul isn't your fault. I can't. This isn't just about me. Someone important to me is also involved in this. I can't drag it down with me. I just want to pay them and move on. Trust me, Elliot. That's not how this goes. They'll run out of money and they'll be back for more. You don't know that. You always say you're on my side. You always think you know better. I'm sorry about what happened. I truly am. Now, will you help me out with the money or not? Alright. I'll help you. Okay. I suppose that's supposed to be the truth of what happened. And then this is the next thing. Seeing Rebecca. The bag Rebecca. It's at Sean's house, isn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb, girl. I know you two are behind that blackmail letter. I don't know anything about a blackmail letter. I don't know anything about a bag. You seem upset. Maybe go home and calm down a little. We can discuss this tomorrow. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here for a discussion. Last chance, Rebecca. Where's the bag? Alright. Calm down, Gabe. It's not here. You're right. Sean has it, but I don't know where. That's alright. I'll find it. Look, Gabe, we can settle this. You can have the money back and we can just all keep quiet about this. You won't go to the police, and we won't tell anyone about, you know. How does that sound? You don't deserve a way out of this, and I don't trust you. As I said, I didn't come here for a discussion. I came here to kill you! And then... good old Bombo. What are you doing here, old man? What's your fucking problem? You know what? Asking Bartley that last question about the burn marks on the victims to say it was a taser was actually a really good decision. And I wasn't even going to do that. I was half thinking about just ending the day. But yeah, no, it was a good thing we did it. So let's see. What now? Huh? Oh! We have to block the stressors. Okay. Well, this is interesting mindsurf training, but... like, you can still fail this? Oh, it's defusing the bomb. But the bomb in this case is having Bartley be shot. Interesting. Alright. So yeah, even if you skipped all of the mindsurf minigames during the course of the game, you'd still have to do this. It would be very weird if you could fail this as well, I have to say. Right, almost there. Alright, square in a circle. Yeah, diagonals are slightly quicker than the other ones. Or at least they're on, like, I guess they're on a different beat timing. Like a half beat rather than a full beat. So bottom left, and then, there we go. Yeah, like I said, half beat on the diagonals. Almost there. And yeah, notice how it's not jazzy music anymore. Right. Come on, final sequence. Oh. Stop the beats on the foreground. We do it? Yes. There we go. We did it. So does Gabe become catatonic now? Just blanked out, yeah. Good job, everyone. He should be down for a while. Now there's only one thing to do. Oh. Lonely witness between worlds. Quiet observer in my mind. Listen to what I have to say. The strands of fate are in disarray. The culprit is Gabriel Cade and he will have his punishment. Our work ends here and yours begins. Oh. Okay. We're going to lock him into a mystical sarcophagus, I guess. Rebecca Goodman's fate was interrupted. Should I let her return to life? Yes? And Sean was prone to violence, but he's still the cool big brother. I mean, they were both murdered, right? And no one deserved to be murdered. Sean DeSanto's fate was interrupted. Should I let him return to life? Yes.
Huh?
Where am I? What's going on?
Huh?
What? What happened? Don't worry. After a while, things will feel just like they're supposed to. I did not realize the Mindcop had powers to bring people back from the dead. That is not a thing I was expecting to happen. Everything is as it should be. Linda, I think it's time for us to leave. I'm starting to get bored. Well, that was a very sudden end sequence there, but yeah, the end. Cool. Alright. Well, thank you for playing. No, thank you for... This is an interesting game. Yeah, it's one of the... Like... Oh, I need to turn that down a little bit. Like, it's an interesting game. I guess I was expecting... So I'd heard that the game needed multiple playthroughs to complete everything, but everything seemed to line up quite well with doing it in a single one. Like, you could intuit what the actual problem was, who the killer was, why they did it. I mean, some of those things I think I might have actually gotten the answer wrong on the final questioning there, but otherwise, yeah, you can kind of pretty much fill in the gaps, you know? And yeah, it's an interesting adventure game. Like, the idea of having time be a resource, like, you can try and do everything, but that will cost you time and you won't be able to actually do everything, is an interesting design decision. I'm glad I actually made the choice this session, and I didn't do it last time because it was the first time I played the game, but this time, focus on the people don't focus on trying to find things like a normal detective would, because the Mindcop is not a normal detective, clearly, if they can bring people back to life. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't think it's quite as good of an adventure game as Locomotive is, but I guess it's kind of working for a different thing. The main thing here is like the murder mystery, the establishing of the backstory of all the characters in the camp, and then figuring out why would a murder happen in this camp. And a lot of that is dependent on, you know, talking to the people, figuring out their relationships, and why they do certain things. And some things are, in fact, red herrings. Like, everything to do with Paul and Robin. It's like, alright, Elliot caused the forest fire, which caused Paul to be disabled, and then he became mute. But that was unrelated to Robin. Like, Robin seems to have always been, like, awful to them. And the twin sister thing didn't actually go anywhere. So, I was expecting there to be, like, a sudden change in personality of Rebecca was actually going to be whoever the other person was. I don't know if we actually found out the name. I don't think it would have been Gracie, because the ages don't line up, because Elliot is... was Elliot the same age? I think he was, actually. Yes, he was, because he got bullied by Rebecca, and then Rebecca stops bullying him. So then that's where I thought the replacement of the twin sister would happen. It's Ruben, who's a lot younger than the others, but... yeah, okay. But yeah, no, I mean, the music, the jazz music is quite nice. I mean, they obviously were quite proud of that, and they like, you know, doing the mind surfing thing. The mini-game is actually quite interesting. It breaks up the gameplay, rather than just being a point and click, go here, listen to them do this thing. There is actually a, like, game thing to do, right? But the idea that you could fail the gameplay thing when doing stuff costs you time, and then therefore you could miss out on, well, the right questions for people and figuring out the mystery itself, which is supposed to be the main draw of the game, right? That doesn't feel as good. But we did have the accessibility option of you can make the game easier and you can just ignore it entirely if you have the right levels for the mind bullets, which I wasn't expecting, but I mean, it worked out. It was alright. So yeah, it's an interesting concept. The fact that it's well, is it a non-linear? Yes, it is a non-linear thing, because you can find things out from different people. Now, like I said a little... oh, I don't know if anyone noticed one of the sound effects there, but that was a bit odd to see, sure. I'm not going to bring more attention to it other than that. But yes, I suppose it is non-linear because you can find things out about different people at different times. And also, the thing that I'm interested in, if you arrest Gabe early, does Sean still die on the Thursday? There we go. Congratulations, you managed to catch the killer in time. You can now use the notes menu to skip to any of the 5 days. And if you want to, you can hold A to fast forward dialogue. That is another key feature that always makes these games replayable. Like, playing 999 on the DS, it would auto skip through things that you've already seen before, and that sounds like a similar feature, which is really important if you actually do want to replay this and find everything out about, well, the camp. Because there's the thing about the cat as well, like, what does the cat do? But it'll probably be just like a hidden mind surf thing, but yeah, no, it was a cool little game. Mindcop. Alright, let's see. Ooh, what's this? Is this the last door? The lie door? Oh, no, it's a different sequence. Is this the intro sequence again? Oh, is it restarting the game? I think it's restarting the game, actually. Let's see, if I'm pressing... yeah, plus doesn't do anything, A doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's restarted the game from Tuesday, so it's automatically filling back in. Alright. Hold to skip.
I had this dream the other...
You want to skip the prologue Tuesday? Sure. Because I don't think doing that will do anything. Alright. It's a proper welcome party. Ta-da!
Ha!
Yeah, so... the notes icon, yeah, so this is the same thing as before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright. just skip through this because I'm trying to get to the, like, more of an explanation of the game. My thoughts of the end credits, actually. Alright, so... You have 5 days to find the killer. They must be held in jail at the end of the last day. This task is challenging. Don't be discouraged if you find it difficult. Now is a good time to take notes. Arresting a suspect ends the day. You can only have one at a time. They'll stop cooperating when they or their loved ones get arrested. Well, luckily, that didn't matter for us. So let's go back to the main menu. But yeah, that's a cool game. Obviously, we've not found everything out in the game. So you could replay it. I guess you could end up, like I said, spending more time on trying to find things out that don't actually matter, and then therefore not actually have enough time to find the correct killer. But I'm glad we managed to do it in a good, clean one playthrough. So yeah, and that will do it for today. So thanks for watching the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can follow us and subscribe to us wherever it is. So Twitch and YouTube is where we stream at the same time, multi-streaming. Links are in the chat now, or they'll be below the stream or below the video. And please do like, comment, subscribe. Anywhere you do it, all helps us out. We've got Twitter, which people are I think people are starting to call it X more often now, rather than just Twitter. Don't have well, I do have a Blue Sky account, but I'm not actively using it for promotion of the stream, let's say, because I don't think people are using it like that yet. But yeah, so we've got Twitter, we've got TikTok and stuff like that, and we stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around about 9 PM UK time. This Friday, I'll probably try and, you know, look at the footage and make sure that this U-Green HDMI interface for the capture card has worked out properly. Because again, like I said earlier on, I was very annoyed with the Elgato HD60 not working properly. But yeah, after that, I don't know what we'll do. So we'll have to tune in next stream. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.